a big believer in creating videos that you guys can get directly involved with. I really enjoy seeing all of you down there in the comments spreading your own opinions and having conversations about topics that I put into my videos. Now today, it is one of those videos. I'm sure you can see from the title that this is going to be a video about gas grenades, but I'd like to extend that conversation beyond that to all grenades really. Does Battlefield 1 have a grenade problem? As always with these opinionated videos, I'd like for you to keep your opinions civil as possible. It's good to disagree, but let's keep things nice and clean. Just before I continue, I have a sponsored message from Last Empire War Z. It's a mobile app that I did a sponsor spot for previously here on the channel. They were the team behind that awesome GoPro parkour video of two people trying to escape the zombie horde. Well, they've gone and made another epic video. These GoPro videos always fascinate me anyway. I've seen quite a few of them, and these ones around the zombie apocalypse are really well presented. The reason for this video, though, is because the guys who make Last Empire War Z are running a really cool giveaway for some GoPro equipment at the moment, 2 of their brand new Karma drones, and 5 GoPro Hero cameras. And all you have to do is download the app that's in the description, go click the link, and send a screenshot of your base in the game to zsquadprizes@gmail.com. That's like the easiest giveaway that you'll ever enter. So like I said, head to the link in the description, go and check out the video as well, and there's a link down there to the app for Android and iOS. Good luck. Right, back to Battlefield 1 then. Does it have a grenade problem? Battlefield 4, the previous main numbered title, was infamous for its grenade issues earlier on in its life cycle, and the spam of mini and impact grenades was just rife. Is it the same here in Battlefield 1 though? Well, first of all, let's look at what grenades you can access and how many of each you can carry. There are 7 different types of grenades you can equip in the grenade slot in your loadout. You can only carry 1 of the stick, impact, incendiary and light anti-tank grenades, and you can carry 2 of the gas, mini and smoke grenades. There is of course the heavier, standard anti-tank grenade, but that's only available for the assault class, and I'll get onto that in just a moment. The main problematic areas I see from that list are the gas grenades, the mini grenades, and the incendiary grenades. But I really feel only one of those 3 at the moment poses a real issue in terms of gameplay, and that is of course the gas grenade. The minis are fine, and they can be thrown much further than a standard explosive, but they will do less damage overall, so I think it's fair to equip a player with 2 of those. And the incendiary could have been a big issue, but DICE chose to only allow 1 to be equipped at a time, and that limits its effectiveness to just 1 area alone. The gas grenade, however, poses much more of an issue for me, and having read the in-game chat in a lot of servers, it's clear that a lot of other people feel the same way. The main issue right now is the amount of gas being thrown about on the battlefield. From what I've seen, it appears to be one of the most popular choices from the list, and with players having access to 2 of them when they spawn in, it can lead to some very frustrating situations. The way, of course, to counteract them is to put on your gas mask. Seems simple enough, but I feel that poses another problem rather than solving it. The intention behind the gas grenades and the gas mask is to create different combat within an area perhaps where you wouldn't expect it. Suddenly thrusting on that mask on top of the mountains on Mont Grappa changes the gunplay from medium to long range right down to close range, where if you're in that gas cloud, only hipfire and melee are really viable tactics. When those moments occur, you running towards that isolated gas cloud, the gameplay can become very interesting and dynamic, and it also adds to that sandbox gameplay that Battlefield is really known for. Where I take issue with the gas grenades is in a different scenario, where all players are throwing them 2 at a time, reducing the gameplay from what is a grand spectacle with all of these elements down into a tight, choke-pointy mess. The same map I mentioned, Mont Grappa, provides the perfect side to both stories with the gas grenade. As I said, Out on the hillside, those grenades create little areas of combat where suddenly it's very different from what you expected it to be, and that's much more entertaining as a player. But if you were to venture inside the bunkers, under those hills, it becomes an absolute nightmare. This is the choke pointy mess that I was talking about. One team entrenches themselves into that bunker, the enemy team then try and storm in, fail, and then just start lobbing gas grenades down the stairs. Gas masks are then put on, and likely they aren't removed for some period of time. This for me is not a very enjoyable part of the game. Some people might really like it, and I get that. Operation Metro did exist, and there's no doubt in my mind why it was added back into Battlefield 4 and joined by Operation Locker. People love meat grinder, choke point infested maps. But when those areas of those maps descend into bland, almost boring gameplay, throwing grenades, waiting, replenish your grenades from an ammo kit, and then throwing another grenade again, fruitlessly trying to kill enemies who already have their gas masks on, for me, that's not very fun. And it's a shame because the gas grenade and gas mask meta can be really interesting in Battlefield 1. The issue itself, though, doesn't just have to be on the choke point areas of maps either. Any area can descend into this lower standard of gameplay if multiple players start to lob gas onto it, and that really ruins the fun for me. Surely the intention was to create this interesting gameplay mechanic where gas masks need to be worn, a fight occurs, a victor emerges, and then the gameplay moves on. This gas grenade issue at the moment is so frequent that sometimes it feels like I spend more time with the gas mask on than I do off, and all other aspects of Battlefield 1's awesome gameplay falls by the wayside. For me, the most obvious solution is very simple. Reduce the amount of gas grenades that you can hold on your player at any one time. Reduce it from 2 to 1, and that puts it in line with the incendiary grenade, which could have been just as disastrous in this situation. Another small topic are those anti-tank grenades that the Assault class has access to. I'm not too bothered by this point, but it was in a server the other day. Somebody in the chat made an interesting comment, and it did make me think about the situation a little bit. They said, why do Assault players get access to 3 anti-tank grenades? 2 of the larger ones and 1 of the smaller. He's referring to the fact that the Assault's larger anti-tank grenades are equipped as a gadget and can therefore be used alongside the smaller anti-tank grenade. Do you think that should be allowed? I mean, I don't know about you, but a lot of the time I use the gadget grenades not against vehicles because they aren't always about, but against infantry as well. For example, on Argonne Forest, it's mainly an infantry-focused map besides the armoured train. Is it fair, if I play as Assault, that I can get access to 3 extremely powerful explosive grenades over someone in another class who doesn't have access to that? Do you think that's fair? I mean, I haven't been on the receiving end of it all that much, but I do know that I use it as a tactic, because it is a grenade. If I throw it in the right area, I'm either going to get some damage on that enemy player, or I'm going to get the kill. Let me know down in the comments. I haven't seen much complaining about this yet, or at least I just haven't noticed it to be an issue, so it'd be really cool to get your thoughts on it. So to sum up, really, I don't think Battlefield 1 has the same grenade issue as its predecessor Battlefield 4, but I do think there is room for some improvement. The gas grenade issue for me is a simple fix. Reduce it from 2 grenades to 1 that you can hold at any one time, and slot it in line with the incendiary grenades, which don't really appear to be a problem in this game, and I think everything will be fine. In terms of the anti-tank grenade issue, again, that's down to you guys. Fight it out in the comments, but remember, keep things civil. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Maybe share this with your friends as well and get some of their opinions on the grenade situation in Battlefield 1. I'll be down in the comments reading and replying to as many as I can. But until next time, my name is Westie, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.